Thanks for everybody for coming in here, hanging out with me tonight. I will wait till several people get in here. Uh, to the beach. Uh, can you hear me pretty good? If you did, just type one. Oh, okay. Thank you. I do have my little shotgun mic with a little fuzzy thing on the end because it is windy out here. The ocean is so doggone bright today that I couldn't hardly see nothing when I was out here. Uh, I think I stayed out here today for at least good 2.5 hours, I guess. Then we went back to our room and got us something to eat. Sat there for a few minutes. Then we went over into the pool. Sat there for, I don't know, I guess we stayed in there for about an hour or two. It was like 11, 12. It was about 1 o'clock when we got out and everything. I came in and got ready, got me a shower and stuff, got all that old sand and stuff off of me. And I went over to Beaufort and I got up with one of the YouTubers that I was talked to in the past, and he has moved down here. So I didn't know it. I thought he was down here just to visit and stuff like we were doing on vacation. But he said he's moved down here and he lives here now. So he met me over at the old cemetery at the old burial ground, and it was amazing. It had several Civil War graves and Revolutionary War graves and War of 1812. Hey, Wendy girl, how you doing? Appreciate you coming in. Thank you so much. Can y'all hear the ocean behind me? I do. Uh, you might not hear a lot, but I've got this thing on my mic, so that's the reason why I got it on. That sounds awesome. No, I can't. I don't hear it. Oh, okay. Yeah, we had a pretty good time today. I went over to Beaufort and I did a live at the cemetery. I went live one time and it didn't work out right, so I had to go live again. And we found several different old graves. Uh, it was very interesting. It was in Beaufort. I had crossed two big old giant bridges. One of them I know has been about a mile long bridge, seemed like, and it went way up in the air. I was scared to death going across it. I didn't know what to expect. I was thinking about it, and I didn't even look over the side. I looked right dead at the road. I was looking at the lines in the road because if I look up or look out, I'll get so nervous. And I'm not a person who like heights. If we was on an airplane, I don't even sit at the window. If I do, that window's closed, and I hope and pray I have to sit there with my eyes closed too, and I just stay as still as a mouse. I don't know how anybody can get up on an airplane and run and go to the bathroom and that. I thought, no, not me. This is a 45-minute flight. I believe I can hold it till I get to our destination. Do good just get me up in the airplane, you know. I just hate heights, period. I don't mind the flying part once we done got up there, but as climbing that altitude is what something else. I was scared to death going across that bridge. And it wasn't just like straight up and over the sound and stuff. This was straight up, then it's got a curve in it, and then it goes like that right there down. Boy, you talking about getting skid marks. Now, that made skid marks. The ocean is pretty high tonight. Uh, it was actually running pretty high today. We was out here. It was like, uh, I don't know. It was just. I remember last year we was here. We just only had. I don't know. It was probably about trailer links, 3 or 4 trailer links down to the ocean. We had a lot of beach to play on. This year, it was like it's shrunk or something there, and it's done got the water's coming up into the part where we all sat at today. Just about it, and they cutting out the lights to the little area I was in doing my show the other night on Sunday. They have that little area closed off, closed down, shut down. It's like a little game room type deal. It's got a pool table, got a ping pong table, got a bunch of books in there for kids to read. Got a big old giant screen TV in there. Got like a little miniature bar type deal, no alcohol, nothing like that. It's just a little cooler bar. I guess they do have little get-togethers up there or something other, a big family or something. But it's pretty nice up there. And also, the guy that I was telling you about, we went over to Maritime Museum. That is stuff had to do with the marina and stuff like that. Hey, Shaw woman, how you doing? Appreciate you coming in. I got to see some Blackbeard stuff. I did do a video there. We couldn't take flash photography or nothing like that because of the UV rays and stuff like that to the artifacts. But we did do a video. He did one on his channel, and I did one on my channel. Well, I didn't do it on my channel. I just done it thing, and I was going to upload it later. But I think that place, if it was just a little bit more bigger, it would have been a whole lot awesome. It was an awesome day because I got to see a sperm whale skeleton. That thing is massive. And I got to see a sperm whale heart that they had there. That thing was the size of my truck tire. Let's see, what else did we do? We got to see a bunch of cannons that was on the Queen Anne Blackbeard ship. Queen Anne Revenge, that's the name of it, Revenge. It was a pretty nice place. I liked it. I was going to do a day video, like I do another live there, but I didn't. I was going to wait another day to go do that, but I done both of them today, and he didn't. I think we stayed there for about almost an hour inside that place, and I got over 45 minutes worth of footage. So I'm gonna be posting that up here for long, and hoping that it will be a good success video. I did have a good time there. We went into the souvenir shop and saw some cool things. They had like turtles carved out of rocks, and they had some books about the pirates and stuff like that, Blackbeard and all. Then they had candy over there, and they had shark poop and dolphin poop. And I asked Ed, that's what I call him, Ed. His name is Edward. I cannot think of his last name off the top of my head. And anyway, I told him, I said, man, do you want some shark droppings or dolphin droppings? And I thought he like had a fit. He said, no. I said, I just got a question about that. He said, well, I said, how did they go in the ocean to find a shark droppings like that? And he just laughed. But there's still a lot of people out here walking on the beach with flashlights and stuff. You won't catch me out there on the beach. Not at night anymore. After I saw them little white crabs walking around chasing you. Last year, I was out there by myself one night. I was like 1 o'clock in the morning, and one of them little white crabs chased me. I know I ran. I lost like 10 pounds that night. But the cemetery was very interesting. It was called the Old Burial Ground. Actually, Old Burying Ground is what it's called, actually. And the Civil War graves is out the wazoo in that place. I bet I know I counted 20, 25 graves, and some of them is not even marked with like the Iron Cross or the or a flag on it. Some of them they just forgot about and didn't even do that to it. Hey, Myers, how you doing, buddy? Appreciate you coming in. I know I'm a little late tonight, but I would be up there in the little area where I was at the other night, but they started shutting it up at 10 o'clock now. Last year they didn't shut it up at no 10 o'clock. But this time they started doing it, so I didn't know they had anything up there like that until last year, and I went up there and checked it out, and it was pretty cool. I bet all these people in this hotel here just looking at me like, what's that fool doing out there? Can't remember if I brought both my flashlights or not. I hope I did. In case something there goes out, I don't want to have to put my bright light on because I didn't want to get anybody mad out here or shining a bright light in their eyes. Oh, it is so nice out here. So nice. I wished I could go and to that cemetery at night. I have found my new favorite cemetery. I have. It's so cool. It's got 4 churches on each corner of the cemetery. I guess they all use that same place to bury people. It's dated back in 1709 when it was the land was deeded to the town to do the burying thing at. Don't have the cemetery. I bet Spirit walk the beach there too. Oh, I imagine they probably do. To be honest with you, I would bring my spirit box out here tonight, but you couldn't hear it. I couldn't even hear it sitting on top of it. All this water going and wind is blowing like crazy. I wish the daggone wind was blowing earlier today when we was out here on the beach. It was blowing, but not like it is right now. I charged up my mics and stuff like that, and earlier, and I charged up my tripod. So I hope and pray that it will stay charged up before till I get done on my live tonight. We hadn't eat out this time like we normally do. We normally eat out to at a restaurant and bring it back in and eat it, or go out and eat and come back in and just rest. Hey, PW, how you doing? Appreciate you coming in. Thank you so much. I did another video at Fort Macon. I did do a little investigation there. Investigation I didn't do too good at. I wished I was there really by myself to do a bigger variety of areas. I did record some. I did get the spirit box sensor go off a time or two. I couldn't ever get the cat toys to go off. I didn't take Gizmo with me. I didn't want to freak anybody out, you know, and stuff like that. When we travel, dang bug. When we travel, we eat hotel breakfast, sandwich for lunch, and eat out for supper. Yeah, we normally do that, but our hotel here, well, our resort, they don't do breakfast. We cook it ourselves in our room, which we had bacon and eggs this morning. My mother-in-law fixed that, and just a few minutes ago, we had hamburger helper, cheesy burger, hamburger helper. Now that was good. That was slappy mother-in-law good. I cooked that, and today at lunchtime we had sandwiches. I had 4 Mater sandwiches and a handful of chips. That's all I ate for lunch. Hey, Face, how you doing? Appreciate you coming in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I know Sam TV was on live a while ago. I don't know if he still is or not. Hamburger ever is definitely good. Oh yeah, I cooked that, and tomorrow, well, last night. Now we had hamburger steak. I cooked hamburger steak last night, and on Sunday we got here. What did we eat? We eat spaghetti. My mother-in-law fixed spaghetti for us, so it was pretty good. I know Sam TV was on earlier. I watched him, and I watched uh, Ivy Creation. I think it's how what her channel is. I watched that channel for a bit, and I watched who else? There's another one I checked out earlier. Oh, Doof Doof Paranormal. I was finishing up watching her before I found the other two was live. So and it was interesting. Day was actually an interesting day. I just wish y'all could see me going over that bridge though. That was really comical. And I came back to the resort here to get my wife because we want to go. She wanted to go to Publix. We never been to Publix to get some stuff to bring back to the room, and we went there. It was a cool place, but I really wasn't impressed with it. Stuff was way too high. So we stopped at my favorite store, Food Line, and got some stuff too. I'm telling you, North Carolina paranormal investigators, you can't go nowhere without stopping at a Food Line grocery store. It's super expensive. Oh yeah, it was. I think I got 3 bags. 4 bags was $55, and I could go to Food Line and get it 5 bags for around about 45, maybe $40. Ain't that crazy? I just wasn't too impressed with Publix. I just wasn't. I mean, I ain't going to down them or nothing, but I just wasn't too impressed with it. To me, it was looked like that Piggly Wiggly that I've been to here before. I wasn't too impressed with that store neither. They have some great bread and some amazing variety of noodles. Oh, really? Yeah. I they had different things than what we have back home. Yeah, we had ham sandwiches, turkey sandwiches. I'm not too big on turkey sandwiches, but I had ham. Uh, see, what else did we have? Oh, Mater sandwiches. I've eaten a bunch of Mater sandwiches. I got to go to McDonald's in the morning to get my mother-in-law a large cup of coffee. Oh yeah, fish is really fresh. They got these little fish marts opened up around here. About like up in New York, they have them wacky stores everywhere on every corner. Down here, they got fish markets on every corner. Yeah, I eat ham and cheese on uh, sandwiches yesterday. I didn't eat no ham and cheese today, but I ate like 4 Mater sandwiches for lunch today, so that did me in for a while on sandwiches. I think we're going to have bacon and eggs in the morning and something else. And cheese and love it. Yeah, I'm big on ham and cheese, but I can only eat sandwiches so many times a day, but just because I get tired of fixing them, I want to fix something different. But I love Mater sandwiches. That's like my favorite sandwich. Uh, we stopped at the produce store. We stopped at the produce store there at the house before we came down here Sunday. There at the end of my mother-in-law and them's road that they live on, there's a guy that sells produce and stuff, and uh, well, I think we stopped and she bought like $40 worth of produce, brought down with us. I know she got a whole grocery bag full of maters. And I thought, oh yeah, that's right. I can't wait to dig into them things. We got down here on Sunday, the first thing I fixed, a mater sandwich. No, I can't. I can't do the salt. I just have to eat mayonnaise and uh, mater and bread. Spaghetti person. That's all we had growing up. Yeah, I know what you mean, buddy. That's the reason I don't eat fried taters much anymore because that's all we had to grow up on was fried taters. But I can eat you out of the house at home pinto beans and cornbread and turnip greens. Now I can tear that stuff up in a heartbeat. I don't care where I'm at. If I go to Cracker Barrel, that's what I normally get: pinto beans and turnip greens. Spaghetti sandwich is good. Oh really? I never tried that. You can't beat taters now. I ate so much fried taters. I think I was born to a groundhog. I was looking up to go to the lighthouse, but one of them is 4 hours away, and I didn't want to drive no 4 hours away. That is Cape Hatteras. You got to get on a ferry to go out to that one. I just there again, I'm a little ill, a little scared, as a kid. Yeah, we did the same thing. Used to buy them big old giant sacks full of taters at the fruit stand. Like cardboard paper, uh, big. I guess it was like 50-pound sacks or 100-pound sacks, whatever. We're close to Moorhead and Beaufort. We're at Atlanta Beach right now. Atlantic Beach, I should say. Uh, we're in Salter Path, is what the name of the street we're on. Up above us is Emerald Isle. That's one of the little cities on that side, little towns. I don't know what them people shining flashlights over for. Somebody just want to play, be stupid, I guess. I went over to Beaufort today. I went through Moorhead and went to Beaufort and did the little museum over there. That's someplace you can. Yeah, here you can because they're walking all over the beach out there. You just can't shoot fireworks off at night here. Well, no, actually they can. It's the beach itself. The state people have to do that. The people like around here, the hotels and resort stuff. I know when we went to Myrtle Beach, North Myrtle, a few years back, me and my wife did, and they were shooting off fireworks out on the beach right there at our hotel. Wait till we got to sleep at night, and then they decided they wanted to go ahead and shoot them off. They was all drunk and everything and cutting the shine. I went and told that woman at the desk. I said, "Is there any way you can tell them quit doing that?" I mean, there was time when everybody was up, you can do it, but we was all asleep. It's like at 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. She said, "Oh, we ain't got nothing to do with that. That's something that the police has to handle." I said, "Well, can't you pick the phone and call the police?" It wasn't about 10, 15 minutes after that. I went out, I stayed up, couldn't go to sleep. And wasn't long, the policeman showed up, told them all they got to go inside. They can't be doing that. But there's people walking on the beach out here all the time now. They down there with flashlights, walking, looking at seashells, playing with them little white crabs that crawling across the ground. And them little boogers are fast. They turn sideways and they take off running, and they will chase you too, because they chased me at time. I remember me and my dad come down here, and my wife came down here that first time we stayed here, and me and my dad walked out all the way down to that pier down there on the beach. Hey, hey, hot damn, how you doing? Appreciate you coming in. Thank you, thank you. Glad you came in. Thanks for hanging out with us. I was watching a little bit of PPR's older shows today. I got to go back and uh, do some commenting on some of them. I like his channel. I like him. He's a really good guy. Uh, I really enjoy watching people doing stuff, and if it's not investigating, we're just going out having fun. You know, that's what it's all about, having fun. So yonder goes some people out now that's got look like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, about 6 or 7 of them going out now. I was debating on if I was going to come out and do a video tonight. Yeah, I like to watch his channel. I like learning from his channel. All the all the demon stuff and different. I don't know what I'll call it. Anyway, I was like learning from his channel. We all really like him. Yeah, we do. I know I sure do. Y'all will see somebody walking behind me here in a few minutes. Maybe y'all can see the flashlights shining here in a few seconds. See, that's what they're doing out there now. Like picking up them little white crabs that's come out of the ocean. They say if you take a little, like a black light, and you can see, uh, them little things that glows. I got my little black light with me. I was going to walk out on the beach earlier before I went live, but I didn't. I didn't want to feel like walking all the way down there and getting my feet sandy again, and they come back and wash them off, and it's aggravating. I am just watching and folding clothes. Oh, that's cool. Appreciate you. We really like you also. I appreciate that. My channel, I kind of started off with a good note on my channel, but I just never did put intros with my videos or nothing like that. I just, wherever you see is what you get. I don't do no intros or nothing like that. Just like today, we went to the Pirates place. I might fix a little bitty intro for that and put a shout out board on there for Renegard. That's his last name. I just thought about it. And his channel is, what he's saying, King Wolf, King Wolf. If y'all don't mind, go over there and check him out and tell him that I sent you over and everything like that. Help him grow a little. See the people out there on the beach now, shining flashlights. They're out there hunting them little white crabs. Let's see here. I don't even leave my house. Laugh out loud. Yeah, them little daggone crab things out there, they'll chase you, honey, and they'll turn sideways and they take off and they just to get it. I even went and bought me a net because I was going to catch one of them, but no. Channel what? Wolf. WOLF, I guess is how you spell it. Where are we headed? I'm at the beach. I'm just sitting here just doing the video out here on the ocean. I'm about 1,500 yards away from the beach itself. I'm sitting on the little boardwalk at our resort. We are staying at the Atlantis Lodge. It is pet friendly, so my mother-in-law brought her little dog with her. His name is Sid, and this is one of the well, actually, it's the only place down here that is pet friendly. Not unless you rent a condo or one of those houses that people have down here. If you can rent one of those, you might get away with doing that. But rest of these places down here, you don't. It's not allowed, and this place does allow animals. I was thinking about bringing Barnaby down here, but he couldn't stand that ride. He'll be so doggone sick time he gets here. I have to wash the back of my truck out to, because he gets sick. He'll either throw up or he'll pee or he'll do the number 2 everywhere. Sometimes it's all 3. He just don't like the long ride. I took him over to my dad's house Saturday night so he can stay with my dad, and I felt so bad for him. I actually started crying when I left my dad's house going back to my house to load my stuff up. I just don't like to leave Barnaby. You know, something there about him, I just don't like to leave him. And now, if I go to work or out to the store, I don't mind it that bad. But going on a vacation trip and I can't be with him and stuff like that, so it bothers me a lot. So that's the reason why I go out and do these things, just get my mind off of him and, you know, try to get my mind off my dad. You know, he is 176 years old, so I worry about him a lot. Y'all see, they're still down there playing on the beach with the flashlight shining around. There was a fishing boat still. Yeah, they're still out there. You can see the lights blinking. One had like a bright white light on, and then other ones you can see a green light flashing, a red light flashing, a white light flashing. And a couple of them got blue lights out there flashing. I don't know. I think it was when me and my wife stayed at Carolina Beach that time. You could actually see one of the lighthouses from our hotel room we stayed at. It was on both ends of us, so that was really really interesting. I We drove down here. I saw a few cemeteries out in the fields and out in the middle of nowhere down here, but I didn't want to stop to them because I didn't know who owns them. I didn't know how these people down here would act, you know, about going out in some random cemetery and shoot a video of it and don't know them from Adam and Eve. Uh, I don't know. It was kind of crazy. Uh, oh, sorry, y'all. I'm sleepy. Maybe tomorrow. I know we're going to the ocean again and hang out for a little while. Hey, Yarn Doll, how you doing? Appreciate you coming in. Thank you, thank you, thank you for coming in. Hey, Matt. Matt is fashion. Hey, y'all go check out his channel. If y'all like knives and stuff like that, and knife talk and just a good fun hangout, go over to his channel and just hang out with him when he goes live and do all the good YouTube stuff. And also Dawn Yarndaw, go check out her channel. I didn't get to do the Monday bingo with her this Monday, yesterday. I was too busy. I was at Fort Macon pretty much about all day yesterday myself. I tried to go live down in them holes, but it didn't work. Sure didn't work. The internet signal went out. I done good standing there at the door, but when I walked over into the door, into the underground, the signal went out, so I couldn't do no live. So I did record some. Didn't do no good. I wanted to do it on live and everything, but I just couldn't get into it. I don't know why. I did set up a couple cat toys in that one area, but it was so wet in there. My feet got all wet, my shoes, my socks, and that made my day bad. And it was just all crazy stuff. Yeah. If you like knives, go over and check out his channel. He does a lot of knives and reviews and stuff like that. And he does some shorts and stuff and everything. Yarn Dog, her show is about one of the coolest shows I ever watched. I'm actually a member of her channel, and I learned a lot about crocheting. I still can't crochet yet. My mother-in-law's up there in the room now, probably crocheting. She's making my niece a sloth, one of them slow-moving animals. She's making one of those. I don't have a new knife now. Be honest with you, I sent him an email, but he hadn't never got back with me yet. Uh, I wanted to make sure I got the email right to him, and before I sent him the area to send the address to send it to, but I never did hear back from him, so I didn't know if he could get back, because I wanted to make sure I got it right, and I didn't want to send somebody my address and they show up at my door next day and axe murder me. You know, like I told somebody the other day about going to a cemetery and they were shooting at you. I said, I don't know. I don't know about going down there because they'll shoot you and they don't think twice about it. And I said, I'm too cute to die like that. And I thought that dude was going to die. He said, you ain't right. And I said, don't forget that, you know. So I don't want to wake up one morning dead, you know. I don't see how them youngins out there picking up them little white crab things on the beach. I'm scared to death. You hear me hollering in 2 states over, I'll be running from them. I'll be hollering. My buddy told me I worked at the golf course. Said, you holler like a girl. I said, I can't help you. Shouldn't chase me with that snake. He started laughing. I said, if I had something in my hand that day, I would have knocked him upside the head with it. The flying bugs out here bad, though. Them big, overgrown ants with wings flying around. Not. Oh, me. It's pretty nice out here tonight, though. The wind's blowing. Got the flag stretched out. The rocking chairs are rocking, so that means somebody's sitting there beside of me. I got some sunburn today. My shoulders are a little red, and my arms a little red. Top of my feet is like lobsters. Red as a pickle beet. And I dang on went up there to the room and got me a drink out of the refrigerator. And they're so close to the ground the door is. I didn't pull my foot back and I scraped that door across top of my toe. Oh my goodness! You talking about somebody screaming? That hurt. It brought blood to my toe. It hurt so bad. Getting close. Everybody's starting going to bed tonight. Thank you, Johnson. I am trying to finish my show, and I have a few other projects to finish so I can crochet some new things like the clothes for gifts. Like, oh, that's cool. Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, oh no, I am sad to hear you got hurt. Oh yeah, I did both toes. This no fear didn't bleed, but that right there, boy, it bled like a stuck hog. It hurt. I think I made up some words off of that one. It hurt so bad. It's only 7:43 here and it's still daylight here. Oh, good gracious. It is 10:43 here probably, and it's dark as a dungeon out here. Let me turn this around and show y'all the room, the place here. All right, too close. There we go. That is the office right there. That's the office, the area where the people that runs it sleeps at. Right over there. Let's see. Oh, come on, phone. There you go. You can't see it, but you see where the little light is right there? That's the second floor. That's our room. The top floor has got 3 levels, so that is our room. And over here on this side, over here is more of the rooms. I think they got uh 75 to 100 rooms, if that, here. I could be wrong, but it's called Atlantis Lodge. It was built in 1963, and they only updated it like 3 times. One time they had to redo a lot of it because one of the hurricanes came in and messed up everything, so they had to fix that. You know, I would love to be down here when the hurricane comes through. That'd be like the greatest thing since sliced bread. Since I do want to do storm chasing, that's going to be the next chapter in my life. My dad don't want to do it right now, so he don't want to do it. Period. He don't want to go face tornadoes and hurricanes and stuff like that. I told him I want to. He said you can go do it by yourself. So I gotta find me some tornadoes and hurricane chasers so I can start my group with that. Gets to bed. I have the top hat pattern all ready to go for Gizmo. Oh, cool. That is so cool. I really appreciate that, Don. I think it will turn out very, very awesome. I was at Dollar General store. Let's see, when was it? I think it was Saturday. No, it was Thursday. I went to Dollar General store for. I went to work on Friday. I found some baby socks, very small baby socks, but I still think they're a little bit too big for Gizmo's feet. Uh, so I didn't get them. They was very small. That was like a infant, like just had been born baby socks. I thought, well, if Gizmo couldn't wear them, I guess Barnaby could wear them, or one of the cats could wear them. That'd be pretty cool. Barnaby probably would like them more, so he won't slide on that hardwood floor. He can't hardly walk on the hardwood. He stays on the carpet a lot because he can't walk on the hardwoods. But now, if you put a plate full of Cheerios down, he'll try his best to get over there to him. He'll slip and slide, but he makes it. And he eats his Cheerios, or his little carrots, or his cucumbers, or his strawberries. You know, he's a fruit and vegetable guy. But yeah, I really miss Barnaby though. Missing him oinking that nights when he's sleeping. I know he's dreaming about Miss Piggy, and he he just oinks sometimes when he sleeps, and I miss listening to him doing that. That's one thing. I stay up late at night and don't go sleep some just so I can listen to him oink and make sure still breathing, the cat's still breathing, my wife's still breathing. You know, just I can't sleep because I keep all that on my mind and stuff. Sometimes I get up and call my dad and say, "Hey, what are you doing?" And it'll be like 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. He's getting out of bed. What do you want? And I said, "I just want to call and check on you." Sometimes in the mornings when I get up before I go to work, I always call him like 3 o'clock in the morning. And he said, "Will you quit calling me this early in the morning?" I said, "I can't help it. I gotta check on you." "Hey, she spins, how you doing?" "I would love to be there for a hurricane too." Yeah, I love to be here at hurricane season. We was actually here one time in February. Not here, but we went to Carolina Beach, and it was cold and rainy, and we had some good days down there at that time, but it was just awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Y'all got any plans for the upcoming weekend or anything? We'd be leaving here on Friday. I got my hats that she made crocheting. Actually, they're still sitting on the bar. I didn't take them to my office yet. Excuse me. I really can't wait till it gets cold enough to wear them now. She made me some Carolina blue ones and made my dad a camouflage one. And I can't wait to support that Carolina blue. I'm going to take him to work with me one day and show Baker and say, "Hey, how you like this light blue for you, buddy?" Like it. He's going to be like, "Couldn't it be dark blue?" And I said, "Nope." "Hey, Mary, how you doing? Appreciate you coming in." If anybody here wants to start dropping a few links, you can. You don't have to if you don't want to. Drop a couple links in the chat. You'd be more glad to. If anybody can drop Washcott's link, King Wolf in the chat, drop his link in the chat for me. He might be watching later, or he might pick up a playback. He might watch the replay, and he'll see that he got his name, his channel shout out. Uh, he moved down here. Y'all remember me talking about Charlie Lawson and the family on Christmas Day in 1929? Uh, he shot his family, then she turned around and shot himself. Well, he lived on the land where the cabin was at, where he did everything was. They had a mobile home park there, and he lived in one of the trailers there that was actually on the property of Charlie Lawson. And of course, you know I am kin to him by my mom's side of the family, the Marions and the Sawyers and the Lawsons. I'm kin to on my mom's side. My dad's side, I'm kin to the Myerses and a bunch of other people. And uh, I actually met up with him today. I thought he was down here for vacation, and he said, "Do you want me to meet you over there at the cemetery, or you just want to do it by yourself?" I said, "Well, you can meet me there. It don't matter. I can't tell you can't come, you know." Uh, so he met me. He actually met me over. I was surprised that he met me there, and we went around and into the cemetery. He told me. I said, "When you going back home?" He said, "I don't. I live down here now." So I said, "Really?" He said, "Yeah." He said he they split up, him and his wife. So He's living down here, and I guess next year when I come back, I might end up going to a few other places and doing some more videos around. So next time I'm gonna try to go to Blackbeard's house. I got to do a little bit more research on that. I think it is in Beaufort. It might be a little bit further down in Beaufort, or it could be on the island somewhere out there. I don't know. I was a little bit too scared to go too far. I was afraid I was going to actually run into the water. Uh, I've been coming here for 3 years now. I about know where everything is, but I didn't know all the places like that, the historical sites and stuff like that. Uh, but I'm a big fan of Blackbeard. He is the pirate. His name is Edward Teach, and he's from North Carolina. When I was in the fourth grade, we had to do a state book, and from the mountains, the Piedmont, and the coastal areas. That's what North Carolina is based up of, 3 different regions. And we was in the mountains. Well, not actually in the mountains. We were just in the foothills. So we was actually considered part of mountains and the Piedmont area. So we we had to do a state book and everything like that, and we had to put dividers in it and tell about where location is. We done the Andy Griffith thing and did a lot of stuff. And then it comes how North Carolina had started as a state. You know, we had to do all that, and the state flags, state bird, turtle, tree, flower, and all that stuff. Coastal plains. Yep, you're right. So that's really how I got the my love for North Carolina, because plus it was one of the colonies and stuff like that too. Dogwood tree, yep. I loved having a dogwood at my house. They're in the woods, but I want one in my yard, but keeps getting mowed down every time I get one. I even put like bricks around it so I know where it's at, and I would daggone don't chop the bricks up and the tree down to the same time then. So I just quit trying to plant me a dogwood. I ain't never had a luck with it. And that's why I got my love for the state of North Carolina, is that time frame. A lot of history. Plus, it was one of the colonies. Uh, how we got our capital's name, Sir Walter Raleigh. Uh, that's how our state capital got its name. It's called the him. Uh, we got a state fish, state turtle, state bird, state flower, state rock, all kinds of stuff. And there's a bug that went down my shirt right there. See, it's some flying bugs. Look like ants with wings. Like I said, I was going to go to Cape Hatteras Cape Hatteras Lighthouse. It was 4.5 hours away. Got to get on the ferry to go over that way. I just don't know about all that. And then, but that ferry, you can drive on it with your car and float over to the other part of the island and then get off and ride on out through there. I remember my uncle was telling us about that. That's what they did that one time. They just traveled down here and done that. But I don't know about all that. Now I'm a little bit too scared for that. And Cape Lookout, it was about hour away, a little over an hour away, and you had to go on a little island, little ferry to get to that one too. And my wife, she didn't want me to go do it by myself, and I know she wasn't gonna get on the ferry with me, even though we'd be in a truck. But I don't guess I'll ever get to go to a lighthouse. I don't guess. Not unless I accidentally get to see one with fly over or something. That's about the only way I'll get to see a lighthouse. Not unless somebody comes down and go with me tomorrow, so we can go. Then they can do the driving. But it's an experience down here. That's for sure. There is a lot of stuff to do. You just got to be willing to go out and find it and go do it and stuff like that. The lighthouse and Cape Hatteras. Oh, that was cool. That would be cool. Tour group. Yeah, I would like to do that. I don't know. It's I don't know if I can do that or not. Far as trying to get over there to it and stuff like that. That is a good idea, though. I'll I'll look into it. I don't know if I'll get to do it this time or not, but I will look into it, and maybe if we come back here next year, we might I might try to go do that. I want to go do a video on the ferry. That will be awesome. Floating across the sound and the ocean, the river, whatever it is, runs through there. I'd give anything if I could come down here and just live. I would love to stay down here. Get out of the mountain region. I love where I live at. Been living there for 42 years, but it's time for me to make a change. But I don't want to leave my dad, and so that's the reason why I'm still living up there. I hope sometime I can buy me some land down here at the beach and put me a little park model on it, or just buy us a condo straight out or something down here, and come down here anytime I want to and don't have to worry about anything or anything like that. So what time is it getting to be here? 11:01. Well, do y'all have any plans for the weekend or anything? I don't know if y'all said anything or not. I couldn't wasn't paying attention. I was doing all the talking and running my mouth, wasn't paying attention. I'm getting sleepy. I might sleep in a little, working in the garden and spinning yarn. That's cool. I probably will be. We'll be leaving probably early Friday morning from here. I think checkout time is at 11, but we probably normally leave way before 11, so I can get on up the road and get my mother-in-law back home, and then get my stuff at the house, get it all situated, then go over to my dad's house and pick up Barnaby, and give him a big old hug and everything, and see what he's got going on. Hey, PPR, how you doing, buddy? I just gave you a recommendation earlier. A good, telling how much I enjoy your channel and enjoy you. And I went back and watched some older videos. I hadn't commented yet, but I'm going to. When I finish the last one I was watching, I'll comment and stuff like that. I don't even know which one it is now. No problem. No problem, buddy. Like I told you earlier, you're one of the awesome people that I've came across, and I think I've actually uh, got hooked up on your channel through Myers Paranormal. Which he was in here earlier. I don't know if he still was or not. I think he probably left. He got to go to work tomorrow. I'm gonna try to do a channel shout out, a little community post here for long with several channels. I'm gonna start doing one about once every week, like on a Wednesday or something other. Put up something other like that, and things like that, and have about 5 to 6 channels each time I put up some, and let people connect to them and stuff like that. Well, I appreciate that, buddy. I don't really talk bad about anybody's channel, stuff like that. I don't want to start nothing. I enjoy watching everybody. I just like learning different stuff, from new stuff, different channels, different communities. I'm not just in the paranormal community. I'm also over in the sewing community and the crochet community, baseball card community. Uh, I love the paranormal, but uh, I have not found anybody that is so warm welcome in the chats as the crocheting community. Don Yarndosh channel, to me, that is one of the best crocheting channels out there. Just for that reason, you know. Like I said, I've been following her for quite some time now. Baseball card channels, I've followed this one guy for the longest time. Uh, you know, it's life is too short to talk about everybody else's channels. If they do me right, I'll do them right. If they do me wrong, I will let them know. You know what they done or something other. But uh, it's just one of those things. Life is too short to argue with a lot of people, and I just ain't want to deal with that. 1,000%. Believe me, my life is short and fast. You know, Crohn's disease is the one thing that ain't nothing to play around with, and I'm gonna try to live my life as the fullest as I can. I'm gonna enjoy every minute of it. People don't like it; they know what they can do. You know, uh, but I don't have no reasons to be like that. Severe Crohn's, yeah, me too. I had to have my colon taken out when I was 18 years old, and it is a problem. It is a big problem. You know, I was down here investigating. It's hard to do this in the summertime investigating for that reason. Mr. Johnson, how is it going? It is going pretty good here. It is really cooled down out here now a lot. Feels good compared to 99 degrees and 100 degrees, and now it's probably about 68, 69, 70, somewhere in that area. So it's not too bad out here now. If I know them flying bugs out here wouldn't aggravate me all night, I probably would have laid down right here on this little bench thing and fall asleep. I don't think anybody will hurt me out here. I'm afraid to wake up and have them flying bugs in my ears. My kids didn't want to go to sleep. Oh, really? Hey, Panda, how you doing? Appreciate you coming in. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. May, I really enjoyed seeing you in here. Thank you also for being a member. Thank you. And Don Yarndahl, I really appreciate her being in here. And Ava, I appreciate you also in Matt's Fashion. I think I accidentally called May Mary a while ago. That's where I went back and looked at. It was May. I'm so sorry about that. Uh, we had some, like I said though, now yesterday was a bad storm. I'll let me tell you about that storm. I seen it coming, and I was at Fort Macon. It was actually sprinkling rain over there when I was coming up out of the underground. And I said, yeah, I'm going to head to the truck right quick, put my cameras in there. I didn't want my cameras to get wet. And so I went back into the gift shop and looked around and stuff like that and checked out some stuff. They had a lot of Civil War stuff there I would love to have, but it's too expensive, too high priced. And so I just walked around, and finally I went out to the truck and got in and left. And I got home here. Well, I got here to the thing. The cloud was pretty rough. It was actually getting black. I mean, it looked like the whole ocean out there was like a hurricane storm, if you know what I'm talking about. It was like a massive funnel cloud, but it wasn't no tornado or a hurricane. I mean, wasn't nothing like that. It was just a big storm out in the ocean. It came down from that way. I don't know. I think that's the south of us, I believe. No, yeah, I don't know. I'm all turned around backwards right now. Anyway, the storm came up and it started raining, started lightning. Me and my wife had went to Food Line to get some more groceries because we ran out. We didn't get a lot when we went the first time. So still off the coast. I'm hoping it develops a center of. Oh, really? Okay. We was coming back. We ran through a little bit of rain. Got about, I don't know, probably about 100 yards away from the driveway coming into the resort here. It started raining pretty hard. Then it got pretty hard. Then it got pretty hard. So I let my wife out at the closer to the steps so she can go ahead and get on in there without getting soaked wet. And here I had a whole bunch of groceries. I had all the groceries. I was going up them steps. I got soaked from the truck to the steps, and when I got up to the steps, that was it. I was drenched, and I I talked to Baker on the phone, so I went over in that other room there and talking to Baker on the phone. It came up a bad storm. That lightning, it popped so hard you could feel the daggone ground jump. It hit something around here. I don't know what it was, but it hit something hard. It on the satellite yesterday had a ton of tornado warnings. Watch boxes on it. Oh, okay. Uh, it lightning, it thundered. I mean, it wasn't no little bitty lightning either. It was a strong lightning. And some of these beaches around here are not that big because you can shake a dead cat and hit another section of the beach, you know. That's like down around Carolina Beach, and Cary Beach. If you don't pay attention, you're going to run right into the other beach in no time. And Carolina Beach is pretty cool. I like it. It's more laid back. It's more like for old folks. I'm not a party type of person, so I like to hang out with old folks and listen to their stories. And I do like Carolina Beach. They got some good places. They got a game room there, and they got what they call Blitz Donuts. Oh my God, I stand in the line for 2.5 hours just to get a dozen of donuts from that place, and it was worth it. That was worth it. It was better than Krispy Kreme and Dunkin' Donuts and all them other donut factories out there. I, when I went down there, I stood there in that line a long time. I said, well, if I'm going to stand here this long, I'm going to get extra donuts. So I think I came back to our room with 3 dozen donuts. I wasn't about to stand in that line just to get 1 dozen. There ain't no way. And I kind of glad because I had enough to eat for 2 or 3 days. So if you ever go to Carolina Beach, you go to stop off at Blitz Donuts. They only open up certain time of year, and it was right at, I think it was February when we was down there. So they was opened up at February, and I don't know how long it was. They stay open, but I remember like it was yesterday. I stood in a line, and a dude in front of me, he was a auto mechanic. He was talking to somebody on the phone about working on some car, and he was calling off different size wrenches that you had to use to take that part off of that car and things like that. And it got so boring standing there listening to him talking about that stuff. And I said, if I'm going to stand here listening to him talk about that, I want to make it worth my while. So that's that's the reason why I got 3 orders of donuts. They're a little expensive, but I wasn't going to go back home empty-handed though. And we stayed on the top floor of that hotel that time. We stayed at Marriott Courtyard, right on the ocean. You walk in to the little hallway, and there's your bathroom there. Then you walk on towards the back of the room. The bed was on the wall of the bathroom side, and everything was like straight back, and had the back at the back on the balcony. It was a sliding glass door, and I had a sliding glass door open one morning. I was throwing bread up trying to get them big old seagulls coming into the room. I had one just about come in there, but he left. Then I got outside and looked at the sign that says, please do not get the birds in the room. And I thought, I had to explain that one to them. And that was pretty fun time. That was me and my wife's first time coming to the beach together. That was actually before we got married, and that was very interesting. right now. Yeah, I like those donuts. That was pretty good. I didn't know there was such thing, Blitz donuts, but it was good. They was good. I had some crazy times down there this week. Nothing, you made me hungry. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. You know, the funniest thing is, stars was shining a while ago when I first got started. Now there are only very few stars. The rest is cloudy. I might ride back down to Fort Macon tomorrow. I don't know. Uh, I want to go in there and get one of those stargazing books. And if they're not that very expensive, I might get two, and I might send one out to a special channel that I know of. That'd be pretty cool. It is. It is dark here. It's like at 11, maybe 12 now. It's 11:19. But yeah, it was like I said though. It was pretty nice today. It wasn't hot as days it was yesterday. I thought yesterday was so muggy out here. It was just pitiful. Arm out. Yeah, I I like books, to be honest with you. I can learn more about books from the books than I can. Do you like it there? I do. I love it here. There's so much stuff to do here. You just got to get out and do your research and find the places to go. Like, I'm going to try to go in here in a little while and look up Blackbeard's house again. And I want to go to Blackbeard's house. I think it is in Beaufort. I'm not really sure yet, but I'm going to try to look it up and check it out. Hey, Sam, how you doing, buddy? And get over there and check that place out. Sam is another guy that's got an awesome channel, y'all. He was live. I was watching him earlier before I went live, and I was planning to go live down on the beach, but I didn't do it. I enjoy watching Sam's channel too a lot. I'm gonna try to get over to Fort Macon maybe sometime tomorrow and pick up two of those stargazing books and send it to one special channel that everybody maybe knows a little bit about. And I think that one particular person right now might know who I'm talking about because I know they do a lot of moon gazing. Awesome and funny. Yeah, I like Sam. Sam was cool. He's like me in the past. You know, I did get a into some bad crowds and stuff like that. There for a while, I didn't follow anybody, any other paranormal channel. Ones that I did go in and watch, I quit watching them for that particular reason. I know right off the get go when I first seen some of them channels, I just wasn't my cup of tea. Sam is cool. Been following him for a while, but I hadn't really got active in his channel set for I don't know a while back here, you know. But I was I was done all the YouTube stuff to his channel, stuff like that. Like Lost Cousin, who always have the best conversation and jokes. Yeah, you're right. Laughing on my channel. Yep. That's what I want. I want everybody to have fun and laugh and be friends with everybody on my channel. You know, that's what we're all about. Life's too short. Like I said earlier, life is too short to make a mockery of everything. We gonna see what tomorrow is Wednesday. Yeah. The debate is coming on Thursday, so we'll be watching the debate. So I won't be live anytime when the debate is on. My wife, she wants to watch it, so I won't be able to do anything that day. Spill my drink, buy his jokes. Yeah. Maybe one of these days I'll get my nerves up and go out here on the ocean to fish on one of them big fishing boats. I gotta drive all the way down to Moorhead though to get on one of them big boats. I ain't getting on one of them little small boats I seen out here earlier today. I ain't doing that mess. That boat, you can blow your nose so hard you'll turn over. No, I want to get on that boat in that ocean and save your life. Way that water's running right now, and you be up, down, up, down, up, down. You get all kinds of seasick. Hit a cemetery at night. Oh, that's cool. I have a. I have to head to bed early morning tomorrow. Much love to everyone. Have a great night. Okay, Ava, thank you so much for coming in here and hanging out with me. Uh, thank you so much. If y'all don't mind, go to the video I did today, the live video, and check out the cemetery I did today. It was the oldest cemetery I have found, except for the one that over there at Daniel Boone's mom and dad's grave. Now that one was an old one. The essence date is about the same time that one is, and it had a bunch of Civil War graves, Revolutionary War graves, and the War of 1812 in that area. So if y'all don't mind, go over and check that one out that I did this morning. It is called the Old Burying Ground, is what it's called. And a lot of the graves in there either has a stone outline around it, little stone wall, or it's got a little round arch over top of them, from the head to the foot of it, or they got like a little wedge from the foot to the head of it. And there was one grave that we seen. This person had to be at least good 7 foot, 8 foot at the most, and it was a woman. So it was a tall woman. If the grave marker fits the way it does, she was got to be around about 7 foot, 8 foot tall to be buried in that thing. If the way the layout of the stone is, the grave site is. So it was really wild. Hey, Nightman's wife, how you doing? Going okay. How are you doing? Yeah. Yeah, that's what I said when I seen it too, saying, wow. I mean, it was really cool. You got to go over and check it out if you don't mind. Check it out for me and tell me what you think about it. I hope I did a pretty decent video. I had to start at one time, but wouldn't let me go horizontal, so I cut it off and they moved the buttons on me now. So the horizontals got to before I go live, it's right there on the front of it. It ain't down in the advanced settings like it was before. Yeah, dark already, still pretty light out here in. Yeah, it's been dark here for a while. I mean, it is dark. I am at the beach. I'm on the coast, the east coast, down towards the bottom around Morehead City. I'm at Atlanta Beach, and it gets darker earlier down here than it does up around the house. I appreciate you coming in, buddy. Thank you so much. It's awesome to get to see you in here. Y'all go check out that channel also. Uh, like I said, everybody's got a great channel that comes in here. Awesome channel. I don't know how I done it, but I've ended up with some really good people that come in here, and amazing people. Turned out to be some really good friends. I never got to meet them in person, but I get to meet them on here, so that is very good friends. Get out as often as I can, being just so busy with my hobby. Yeah, I know what you mean. I know exactly what you mean. I did 3 little videos yesterday at Fort Macon timeline. Yep, you're right. No, I don't think my content is good. Uh, I love what I'm doing, but I know in my head and my heart I can do a little bit more better than what I'm doing. But I'm enjoying it. I'm really enjoying it. Like I said before, about 5 years ago, you wouldn't catch me talking in front of this camera. You wouldn't even catch me doing anything in front of a camera. Uh, uh, when I was in school, I never got up in front of people. Teacher, I don't know how many F's because I wouldn't get up in front of class and do a presentation, or sometimes teacher would have the class do certain thing in a book. In like my science class I had in 8th grade, I took F in that class so many times it wasn't funny because of that reason. And my 9th grade teacher had me get up in the same class, science class, and want me to do something again. I didn't want to, but I did, and I was shaking like a leaf on a tree. And ever since I started the paranormal, about 2023, 22, 21. So 2020 when I first started my paranormal group. 2021, I think when I first started my YouTube channel, maybe 2022, I'm not sure. After I'd done my first 2 or 3 lives, I'd rather do lives than do regular videos, and I built my confidence up a whole lot more. I didn't I didn't like my everything I did. I don't go back and watch myself on these videos. I can tell you that right now. I never made it there. I did go to the U.S. Ranger School in Fort Benning, Georgia, and crossed with the 3rd Battalion, 7th Infantry, the Cotton in 75. Oh, okay. Yeah, my dad, he went to Fort Benning, Georgia. He also went to Fort Bragg, North Carolina. We just not far from Fayetteville. That's where Fort Bragg is, and my dad's stationed there. I want to go walk on that military base because my dad was there. I would love to go do my dad's stomping areas where that would be so cool. And plus go to St. Louis, Missouri to walk because my dad was stationed there also. And I would love to go do that. Is the same way. He hates speaking in front of people. Yeah, lives are good fun. Did I just date myself there? Laugh out loud. Oh, you cool. My dad, he was in, oh God. I don't know exactly when my dad went in, but I think he got out in 74 or 79. 74, I think, but didn't get his discharge in 79. So he spent 11 years in the service. Because when he got out, he's supposed to get his discharge, but they waited till like 79 before he got his discharge. Other place I went was Grayland, Army Air Force Base, Michigan, with a U.S. Force. Oh, that's cool. My son is a Marine. He went to Paris Island. Yeah, I watched a lot of their stuff on YouTube about Paris Island. I just like military in general. The U.S. military is cool and fascinating to me. I was lucky to do the same thing with my son. I have a lot of respect for the Marines. My son was Canadian Armed House in the mid-90s. Oh, that's cool. That is so cool. I want to get. I think our next like our big scheduled trip. Yeah, me too. I would love to go to that place. Uh, I would love to find out a little more about my grandpa, my dad's dad, and what he did in the service. I know he was in World War II, but I know nothing about what he did or what he was or where he was at, when he was in. I know he had to during World War II, but I just want to know a little bit more about it. I can't talk to him because he's passed away before I found out that he was in the service, and then that made me so much mad. But good for your dad. I served from 68 to 90. Then I got pulled out to pasture. Left that line. Yeah. My dad went to in the Navy. He was a Seaman. That is so cool. That is so cool. Quite a trip. Yep, you're right. I do know next year, me and my wife got plans to go to Hawaii. I'm not sure if it's going to be set in stone yet, but we're planning on go to Hawaii. Um, there is a uh, legend there in Hawaii at this one fire department that the natives, if somebody, the firemen, when they sleep at night, they said they were waking up, feel like there's somebody mashing on their chest, and when they wake up, there is a native woman standing there, a Hawaiian woman that's sitting there mashing on her chest. They said they couldn't breathe, feel like the elephant sitting on their chest, just to say how strong it is. I want to go experience that. Since I was a firefighter for 12 years, I wonder if that would be the same deal with me, you know, if I would have went there and do that. I think that would be crazy. Trip be to Fort William Henry Harrison in the Montana part of the Devil's Brigade Associated First Special Service Force in a great place to visit. Oh, really? I might put that on my bucket list. I love to go check out these old military places. And like I said, I do support all military personnel. Uh, I really my my modern day war stuff is like Vietnam. I studied it when I was in school a lot, and go see the Arizona. Yeah, I I like that, and I like World War II. Don't really study much about World War One, but I do like to watch stuff about it. You don't get to see a lot about World War One, but now Civil War stuff. First one comes on TV, and I'm sitting there and watching. Don't say nothing to me. Don't say, "Hey, you want a drink or you want something to eat?" Don't even talk to me. If I'm gonna get something to drink before it starts, I'm getting two or three at a time. Let it sit there on the table on the side of me, or lay on the couch, or something other. I won't get up, not even go to the bathroom. I will not get up till it goes to a commercial or it's going off. Uh, I'm so fascinated about the Civil War, American Civil War. Is just you guys don't talk about their service time, maybe to a fellow service person when they're on their own. Yeah, you're right. You talked to USS Arizona in Battleship Road, Pearl Harbor. Yeah, I would love to go to Pearl Harbor. Uh, See, after Pearl Harbor hit, if they would just waited probably about another hour, well, I wouldn't say an hour, about 5 hours before they hit, USS North Carolina would have got hit. They pulled in after the Japanese done that bombing. They actually picked up several people from other ships that got hit, you know, and even the USS North Carolina got a torpedo uh, from it. So when we say we're gonna go to the torpedo room, if we get the thing, they will open it up because it costs a little bit more to open up the torpedo room, and they say it's a little active in that area. But people didn't die on the ship. They not through the torpedo. Just ones that they picked up. Several of them didn't make it. Maybe ones that got sick when they was on the ship, served on the ship, probably got sick. Maybe one or two of them maybe passed away or something other. But far as like in battle, they didn't have nobody pass away or anything get hit. Uh, North Carolina battleship is one of the highest decorated ships of World War II. It's in the history books. It's in everything, you know, about it. I've done a little bit of research on the USS North Carolina, and like I said, if they would have just waited a little bit, they would have got North Carolina battleship too. But I can't wait to go back down there. I love that ship to death. My dad, he likes that ship also. We first got our little handheld cameras. My dad, we got down to the beach, down there to the ship and stuff, and we got on there and we talked to the guy that was going to show us around on the ship, tell us the hot spots and stuff like that, and tell us a little bit about the history and stuff. And we was sitting there getting ready. We was talking amongst ourselves a little bit, you know. And my dad said, "I'm going to go out here and take me a couple pictures of that plane on back of the ship." And he went out there. He said, "I took 5 pictures. I never didn't even see the ship. Didn't even see the plane." He said, "I moved the camera down and looked up, and there's the plane. But when I picked up the camera and pointed at the plane, he said, I took pictures, but there was no plane there." I said, "Really?" I said, "Now this is kind of strange." Come find out, the crazy thing didn't even take his lens uh, cover off his lens to take a picture. He took the inside of his lens cover. I never laughed so hard. He said, "Man, I never felt so dumb in my life." I said, "I know, I never laughed so hard in my life that day though. That was so funny." Not to bother me when the movie Midway is on, the original Midway. Yeah. Oh, that is so cool, buddy. Oops. there are there are my cousins that lay in the Arizona. Oh, really? Yeah, my dad, he never, I never laid him down on that once in a while. I bring it up and he said, "Won't you shut up?" You should go on the Queen Mary. Yeah, I would love to go to Queen Mary. I think me and my wife was talking about that not too long ago. Somebody was telling her about it. I said, "Yeah, I already know about it. We just can't go because it's a little bit further away than what I expected to travel as of right this part of the moment, you know." But I'm getting there slowly but surely. I'm getting there because I'm going to Alcatraz one of these days. I'm going to go to USS Yorktown. I want to go to that one. I want to go to Fort Sumter in South Carolina. I would love to go to that place. A little place that you be cool to go to is the Winchester House. Yeah, I love to go to Winchester House too. On a tour of the USS Midway when I was in San Diego, seeing our daughter. Oh, that's cool. Awesome. Yeah. Well, I really be honest with you. I really hate to say this, but I'm going to have to go get in the room. I'm getting tired sitting here. Thank y'all so much for being with me tonight. Uh, I really enjoyed seeing y'all, having a good time. Good night, cops. Take care. Stay safe. Appreciate that, PPR. Thank you so much, buddy. I hope you are well and doing good and everything like that. And I hope you stay safe. Have fun doing what you do and things like that. And don't let anybody else change your mind about stuff. Have a good night, May. Have a good night also, Wendy girl. Thank you so much for coming in. Throw a blanket on top of me because it's freezing here and watch a good movie. That's cool. Yep. You have a good night too, Shaw Woman. Thank you so much. And I hope y'all have a blessed day. God bless you all and stay safe. Thank you so much. The Queen Mary is awesome. My friend got married there. Oh, that's cool. We spent the night and there was some crazy stuff that happened to us. Oh, that's wild. I wouldn't know what to do. I don't mind staying uh, at a hotel or some kind of inn where the haunted place is at, but I just don't like when I wake up and their face is like right there. I don't play well with that. Now I don't mind you can pull the cover off of me, as long as you don't tickle my feet or getting in my face. Because if you get in my face, I don't care if you're a spirit or a live person, you're gonna get slapped. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you just wake me up, like grab my foot and wake me up, shake me a little bit, say, "Hey, wake up, you dummy," I will get up. It don't bother me. But now, if you get in my face, say, "Hey, you wake up," we got another thing coming. So, y'all, I do appreciate y'all so much. You don't know how much it means to me to see each and every one of you, PPR, Sam, and things like that. You don't know what it means to me, and you can ask my dad. I talk about all y'all all the time. I know that he enjoys me talking about what everybody says and things like that. But my dad, he really loves everybody that comes in our chat and hangs out with us on our investigation, stuff like that. Heard some voice, and our stuff was moved, and you can see where someone sat on our bed. Oh, that's cool. Hey, Parasolo, how you doing, buddy? I appreciate you coming in today, and appreciate you coming in now. I hope you enjoyed that cemetery that we did. That is one of the old ones. It's dated back early 1700s, and Revolutionary War and War of 1812 and things like that. Love Pops. Love Papa. Yep. He he's one of them people. If you can't enjoy his presence, I don't know what to get y'all enjoy. My dad is one of the people that I look up to a lot, you know, and he's something else. You loved it. Wish I could have been there. Yeah, I wish you could have got there with us, been out there with me. You had a blast. I had a funny feeling the whole time I was in that cemetery. We got good little responses uh, today. I can't remember off the top of my head, but you had to go back and watch the replay. It was really, really awesome. I enjoyed it, and it's so interesting there. I fell in love with the place. If I could, I would literally would like to stay in that cemetery at night. Just grab me a blanket, just curl up there in a little pathway, and just fall asleep. I feel like I was at home right there, especially all them Civil War graves. Oh my God, that was so cool. Definitely a wee watch. Yeah, thank you so much, buddy. He's funny. Yeah, he's awesome. I really like hang out with my dad. He don't talk very much, but when he talks, you can't get him to shut up. But when he don't want to talk, you can't get him to talk. But uh, but sometimes he'll just talk up a storm, and you be like, "Will you hush up? I'm trying to do something," and he just keep on talking. But I really enjoy being out with him, hanging out with him, and stuff like that. I don't know. The time I'm with him, it makes me a little more calmer and things like that, just because uh, stuff that we had to go through when we was little, and we never did have a lot. My dad worked his tail off to provide for us, and I know sometimes my dad had like 3 jobs. I never got to see him much, but it was so cool. They do a Civil War reenactment down the street outside of Gainesville. Oh, really? That's so cool. That is awesome. Yeah, I gotta go back and get me some more of that Civil War money that they got, the copy of the paper money and things like that. Oh, I'm sorry, buddy. Oh, that's no problem. No problem. So I'm spending a lot more time with my dad because of it. I guess that is the moon that's coming up through the clouds yonder. It is red. I know it ain't the sun, 'cause I ain't been out here that long. It's only 11:53, so that'll be about 12 o'clock here in a few minutes. But I don't think you'll be able to see it, I don't guess. Let me get y'all turned around here. That is the it's coming through the clouds. That right there, that is coming through the clouds. I think it's a moon, and it is a red moon. So is there anything y'all know of anything about a red moon coming through? That is on the horizon of the ocean right now. I will keep checking on that throughout the night and make sure, see what that is. That's what it is. Sure enough, it's got to be some type of a red moon. Her ship's all the way out through there, just there's a lot of dust in the air to cause that. Oh, really? That'd be over the ocean. It's coming through a little bit closer, though. I'll keep checking on that and see what it turns out to be tonight. But so everybody, thank y'all so much. Yes, the moon is rising right now. Yeah, that is the moon. That is a big moon. I wished it was a little bit uh, bigger to see. That's the moon, y'all. That is the moon. That is the moon. Ain't that the coolest thing since slice of bread? If Ava was still here, she'll have a fit over that. Ava, she likes, they do the moon gazing a lot. If Ava and them was still here, she'll have a fit over that. Okay, y'all. So I am going to head out. Thank y'all so much. And I will be taking a picture of that sometime tonight once it gets on out. So y'all have a wonderful, blessed night, blessed morning, blessed day, blessed evening, wherever you may be. And have fun uh, at doing what you want to do. Have fun with it. And like I said earlier, just be yourself and you will have more fun than anybody else will ever have. Do what you want to do. I mean, don't go out and do what you want to do. Follow the rules, but you know, you still have fun when you follow the rules. Believe me, I do. And so set your phone up and take some pictures. Oh, I'm going to leave it on my tripod and I'm going to take pictures as soon as it comes on up. I'm going to try to get some more pictures of it, and that'd be so cool. So see y'all later. Bye bye, everybody. Have a good day, good night, and I hope to see y'all soon. Bye bye, everybody.